Alright guys, here we are in front of the fake brick wall known as the podcast studio, and on the fake brick wall, that is the Zigzag Dolph, which is a Dolph Ziggler on a Zigzag Zagoon.
Zigzag Ziggler.
Yeah, Zigzag Ziggler, whatever you want to...
We caught him yesterday. We caught him yesterday.
Yeah, gave him more of a push than he ever deserved. That was bad. So we are moments after payback.
Yeah, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
And we're not finished with you. Yeah.
No, we're not finished with you!
Yeah.
I don't have the beard or the hair anymore, sorry.
Yeah.
I probably look really fucked up.
He lost a beard versus hair match and just lost both at the same time. Anyways, we have a very special guest coming up on the podcast.
The fuck, man? Where's Dale? Where the fuck's this guest? I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes, man. Who the fuck are you?
Well. The podcast guest has arrived. None other than the world-renowned Jamaica's favorite son, the dope dealer.
Where's Dale?
The dopest.
Where's Dale?
The dopest. I am Dale. Dimebag Dale.
Dimebag.
Up in here. Back from the dead. The Grateful Dead, that is.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you at last. It's been a long time hearing about the famous Taylor.
The
famous Taylor.
Shouldn't it be infamous?
The infamous.
I'm not really famous.
Whatever, man.
I don't know.
Whatever. Whatever's clever.
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man. I'm looking at a bunch of words in front of me.
Well, these are Dale's picks and Taylor's picks.
Dale's a good man, and he picks some good picks, that's for sure.
Yeah, man.
Now, we got some gold here that I'm going to try to win. Let's go over this. Let's talk about the show. I watched the show on my limousine, aka my Scooby-Mobile, on the way here.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, the network streams all over the place. Now, we started off with what? On the Dark, aka the pre-show with Enzo Amore and Big Kaz with facing off against the Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. How'd that go? I was too busy blazing it up to watch the match, man.
Oh, that's fucking... What are you? You're useless.
Am I? Or am I useful?
Okay, man. Well, overall, it was a good match.
Yeah?
I mean, it's your basic fucking Enzo and Big Cass match at this point.
Did the scooting around on his feet? With the fucking hair all over the place?
With his little shit emoji.
Yeah.
The Club, I don't know, man. I just don't click with them.
No?
No.
You don't click with the Club? You don't... With the Club?
No.
No?
No.
Alright. The Club. So who won?
Enzo.
Enzo and Kaz. It looks like Dale has that, and you do too.
Yeah, the both of us.
We're looking at 5 apiece. Alright, so that's when I finished. I put the bong down. I picked up the joint. I lit the joint. You can watch a pay-per-view with a joint more than you can with a bong. So, pay-per-view.
Why is that?
It's just a visual thing, I guess. You gotta look down to smoke the bong, but you can look up, you can look side to side, left to right.
Don't you have to look down to roll a joint? Or do you pre-roll your joints?
I pre-roll. At
This
the
is a smart man. Smart
Yeah, the dispensary, it's a wonderful thing. I got the fucking people roll the joints for me. I just walk in and slap down the cash. Alright, so we started the show with Kevin Owens, the United States champion, against Chris Jericho.
And Dale and I were both shocked about this one.
Yeah.
Because we didn't think...
I was too a bit.
Yeah.
I got my tickets to Fozzy, and I was expecting to see Chris Jericho without a belt, but
turns out he's going on tour without a belt.
the United States title's going on tour. Plenty of sex on that gold. Like Paige probably, all that jism. You have to scrape it off every fucking indent on that belt.
That's there for
Yeah, nothing more love America than some jizz. Now, Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho was a great match.
Oh,
it was a great starter. The
good.
finger, the everything.
Yeah.
Now,
match, man.
looks like Dale, the other Dale, and Taylor were both wrong. So that's 0 points.
Nada.
Zero, nada,
Fucking-
zilch,
yeah.
none, no one. Game over except for the show went on. Now, after that, we had, what did we have? We had the Cruiserweight, was it? Or was it the...
I think the Cruiserweight
Yeah,
was
we had the Cruiserweight and we had Neville, the king of the Cruiserweights, you know, until I show up, and I'll be that king, versus Austin Aries, a double, another great performer. And, you know, they did their thing. They put on the match of, you know, better than WrestleMania match, I think. I seen that too from the van. Now, we both...
the Caspod van.
No, the Scooby Mobile, man. The Caspod. You gotta pay me to put that logo on there, dude.
Right.
Now, so looks like you both picked a double and both came up pretty short, but that was a disqualification. So the disqualification means the champion keeps his belt but loses the match. That sucks balls.
It does.
But
Once again, the WWE tricked Dale and I.
nonetheless, 0 points
No, not
for
a
both of
nilch.
y'all.
Nilchy.
Alright, so that was about the time I pulled out the blunt.
Yeah,
Right.
remember that.
Alright, the joint was done, the blunt was beginning. And then that led into the tag team match, which was the Hardy Boys versus the Sheamus and Cesaro duo. And that was a good little tag. You know, I predicted them fucking going heel, and that's good. You know, keeps things interesting. I mean,
That was cool.
you can't shake a guy's hand and lose to them 2 weeks in a row without fucking
3 weeks.
jumping them from behind. Yeah, I guess 3 if
You
you
did
include
3
this.
matches.
But so that was the thing, and that was a good match. You know, Jeff got fucked up like Jeff always gets fucked up, and Matt Hardy got fucked up just like how, you know, every now and then he gets fucked
I
up.
thought Matt was getting. I thought he was bleeding from the eye, but it was actually his. I think it was his forehead.
Yeah.
Thirsty.
Damn. Now,
Gotta get some beers into you, bud.
I don't drink beer, dude.
Oh no.
No, beer's bad for you.
There's a lot of reefer.
Oh, that, no. Reefer keeps on keeping me on. Oh, yeah. Alright. So that was a good match.
Yeah,
You know,
it
the
was.
Swanton bomb on top of Sheamus, that was on top of Matt Hardy. You had a Sheamus sandwich. That was some pure white meat right there.
Yeah.
So then they jump him from behind, and then they do the whole freaking, you know, we're evil now.
Which was cool.
Takes the belts and, you know, does the whole clean.
I like how Cesaro's able to do both. He can be the good guy, he can be the bad guy. He just flicks the switch.
People like that, you can't hate
Mhm.
because they're so good.
Yeah.
So, other than that, let's move on. I believe at that point, we had the Divas match, which is not the Divas anymore. And now I'm going to get 1,000 emails
That's the
from
women's
women.
match.
Women that are emailing me because they're mad because I called them divas.
It's
That's
habit, sorry.
Yeah, it's a habit.
It's been like, 10 years we've been saying it, so.
You trained me to say diva, now you want me to go back to woman. Alright.
Stop being a bunch of divas.
So then we had Bailey, the local in the San Jose area, against Alexa Bliss.
No.
The 5-foot midget.
Now,
Alright.
I see. I kind of knew I was picking wrong, but I hoped there would be the odd chance that Bailey would win at home. But I didn't get that pick. I lost that.
Those are not betting odds in Vegas, that is for sure. They are not in your favor.
Yeah, but when they do, they pay out. Anyways, so Dale won that round.
Dale won that round. That's when the tides began to turn.
I missed some of the match, so I can't really comment on it.
And the even of our scores, or his scores, kind of diverged in different areas. Because it looks to me that there was only 3 matches that you picked different on. And there was only a couple decisions that would change the outcome of the card and this glorious
Well, yeah,
title
whoever
here.
basically won 2 out of 3 of those separate decisions would be the winner, right?
Yeah.
Unless it went to a tiebreaker, in which
We're not talking about Ty Dillinger here. The tiebreaker.
which in this case it didn't go to a Ty Dillinger, so.
I like that. Let's keep that. Let's write it down. Now.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So Alexa is now the first woman's SmackDown Women's Raw champion.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you 5-foot wonder. Now, that was a great match. It ended with a DDT. A good old DDT,
Yeah.
like it ends in the old days. And it was nice to see a simple move, not really a simple move. It
was playing on the head injury too.
Just a move that is now a transition move that people just move on and do another move. But now that move meant like the end of the match, man. So
that was like the best move.
yeah, the best move of the match. I'd like to say the best move of the card.
Damn.
Damn, man. You're right. You're thinking like me. You're thinking like me. Flower power. Now, so let's move on from the women's/divas/women's match. And let's go along to what was next, which was a thing, something, a horror match, an experiment of Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll.
Yeah,
Jekyll.
that was quite a fucking clusterfuck, as they say.
That was a
today.
weird match.
It was.
I think didn't they say they were gonna do it, and then they were like, "Wait, what is this?"
Yeah.
It was sort of like one of those, like, "Wait, what is?"
I was waiting for a hologram of like something, or like some weird fucking.
I almost think it would have been better if like there was just there was Bray Wyatt doing mirror tricks for 5 minutes, and Randy's just running through mirrors like trying to fucking find the actual Bray Wyatt.
I was waiting for a spider to come out, and everyone be roped up in it. That everyone Bray beat in the last 4 years, like that movie It from Stephen King.
Oh shit.
Right? I was waiting for that kind of shit, for a spider to come out and say, "I'm Bray Wyatt, the spider." All right.
How much weed did you smoke tonight?
Too much, but it's never too much weed, man. You have to smoke a lot of weed to enjoy this.
Did
match.
you smoke like a quarter?
I smoked more than a quarter. I smoked a fucking $1, a toonie, a loony, more than just a quarter.
You said $1 already.
Did I?
You said $1.
That's for the Americans. They don't know fucking real money. Real money comes in geese and birds, and it has a queen that we don't even represent on it.
Yeah, we do.
Well, we don't even fucking have her really in our government now, do we? She is just
She's hired in the government, bro.
She is a rich bitch who won't die, and we put her on the 20.
Holy fuck. And the quarter.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And we
Okay.
put birds on our bills and whatever.
On our
the fuck.
baseball teams.
Yep. Go Jays. Go Jays. Now, we sat there in the van, and I assume that you sat there in the living room, and you were just as confused as I was. Now,
I'm pretty confused right now.
that's okay. That's okay. But, man, I gotta say, that was a fucked up couple minutes for me. And I never want to see that again.
Yeah.
I never want to see that again. they could have went in so many different ways, and they chose a literal house that tried to be scary. I hope.
How many rooms did you even see? You saw the living room, the hallway, and the kitchen. That's it.
Well, you saw the living room.
You might have seen some of the dining room.
A bedroom, the kitchen, and then a hallway. So like 4 kind of things in a house. They didn't even go to the creepy part, which would be a basement, right? Or an attic. They went to the kitchen, where Bray Wyatt eats his sandwiches and fucking cries because he's fucking not getting pushed. But for what we know now is Bray Wyatt isn't a creepy bastard. He's a doll collector, maybe a baby murderer, and he doesn't clean his fridge inside and or out.
Yeah, did you see a stove?
Yeah. Yeah, there's
like dirt on it. Who gets dirt on their stove like that?
It was more of a crack den than a house.
It's like someone took a shit and just like started making doodles with it on the
it's
fridge.
what you see. You could have went to an abandoned house that you see on the YouTube.
In fact, there's probably an abandoned house I know of near my house that I could probably...
That was more creepy
Yeah.
than a house that they tried to smear paint and then hang shit from. And then have a fucking LED light that changed color every time Bray said a couple words. Now, that match, if I had a brain aneurysm, that's one thing I'd hope I forget about my life. But other than that...
Jesus.
I'm not even going to talk about when they got to the arena and they tried to have a little ditty. Fuck that match as a whole. Let's just skip over it. Randy lost because of his other people that he's feuding with on the SmackDown.
Jinder Mahal and his...
The recently promoted Jinder Mahal and his Bollywood boys.
They look like Genos, bro.
Don't hate, that's their actual name.
They look like Genos.
So, let's go on. We don't get any points from that.
They look like Pauly D wannabes.
Yeah, exactly. I caught that. I'm more of a Snooki fan.
Oh, God.
I like women that I could just walk into and they'd be able to suck my dick because they're so short. Now. Yeah, that's what you'd be saying. We moved on to the second last match. That is Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Now, right there and then you try and catch up with the points, but you just can't. Dale picked
Well,
Seth.
no, like I said, it was basically the Divas match that I picked wrong on. That like, if I would have picked Alexa Bliss, like I should have, we would have been tied. So then I don't know what would have happened, but yeah.
But
this is where it comes down to. Dale basically beat me for the belt. Wherever he is, I don't know.
Just keep that right there.
Oh, don't worry.
Keep that right there.
I'm an honorable champion.
Yeah, I got a pen. It's pretty sharp. Anyone ever die on a podcast? Follow the vinyl pop. Now, Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe, great match.
Yeah, it was good.
Give me the vinyl pop. I don't trust you with no vinyl pop.
Listen, buddy, you were just sitting in a fucking van for 3 hours and then you came into my house.
A nice van. That's better than this.
It's a van.
Scoop. Yeah, the Scooby Mobile is quite scoop-tacular, dude.
Hey, babe, you want to come down to my van?
Hey,
babe, you want to come to my apartment?
You want to come to my van and I'll solve a couple mysteries with your vagina in my mouth. Alright,
man.
back to business. The Biz Calizza. Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
He lost. He did indeed.
And a bunch of balls of fury.
Surprisingly. Let's not talk about the great balls of fire.
Oh, fire. Balls of fire. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Those are fighting words. I'm not your buddy.
Alright, guy.
Yeah. That was a great match. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow again. So then we have the horrors match that comes back in, and let's not talk about that again. And then we move on to the main event.
The main event.
Yeah, Braun Strowman against Roman Reigns.
You know what? It's pretty fucked up, I gotta say. The crowd reacted.
Didn't like him.
No,
Turned up the volume and listened to him.
I know, but it's like...
I like you, San Jose. You say the right thing.
I get it's just acting and stuff too, right?
No, they mean it.
But no, not the crowd, the wrestlers and stuff, and that's all fake. But the crowd, I think they weren't going with the flow sort of thing. I think these people actually genuinely want Roman dead.
Yep.
People like, it's gotten to the point now where if he was to be hit by a car, I think people would cheer, and that's not right. That's not right, guys.
Well,
He's just a human being. It's not his fault that he's gotten put into this situation. He's probably gonna be gone for fucking 6 months at this point. Like, you told me his brother died.
did I?
So if everyone knows that, and then you're like, you deserve it, and he's like coughing out fake blood. I know it's fake, don't get me wrong, but it's like, come on, man. Like, you guys are fucking assholes. His brother just died.
Yeah.
Give him a little bit of slack, I guess, clap him out, because he's not going to be back for a little while. I don't think he is. He's going to be gone for a little bit.
We'll see.
He's going to take a break.
Reigns will be on Raw tomorrow or the next
He might
week.
come on Raw, but I think he's going to take a break for.
I always come Raw.
You're fucked up. Dude.
Always, man. So, do you like the match? I liked it.
I did.
I thought it was a great match.
I did. I really did.
It got a point. It got across the points that it needed to be. It got Braun over.
Yeah, Braun Strowman's like a hero now. That's, I guess.
I mean, when a man can do a kick up of that size, he's over in my books.
Dude, he pushed fucking Roman Reigns back up to the vertical stance.
That was the greatest thing I've ever seen in a while. Kicks out Roman, but Braun pushes him so hard. Roman now stands vertical.
Do you think Roman had any momentum there, or was that all Braun?
I'm sure he controlled the momentum, but Braun is so strong.
He pushed him.
Pushed him right up. That's crazy.
You see Dolph Zigzag Ziggler?
Yeah, I did. Walking in, I was like, "Who's that furry fuck?" And then I realized,
I think that's a cute picture.
yeah, that's a cute picture.
It suits Dolph.
Yeah, suits him.
Should give him a little beach ball.
All right, beach ball is next time. Beach ball Zagoon.
Yeah, pass my info on.
I will. I'll add you to my dialer, my
Pager.
Rolodex, my pager, and then we can hang out and listen to 8 tracks together in the van.
Oh boy.
All right. Sounds like a great time. We'll hang out and we'll hot box the Scooby Mobile. All right. So it looks like Dale wins.
Yeah, Dale
by a
is
couple
the
points.
new champion.
And I'll
Ladies
pass
and
this
gentlemen.
along to him.
No, he's got to take it.
He's got to take it.
He's got to come get it for me.
All right. That sounds like
I
a
have to
good
pass.
deal.
I have to pass it on to the
But,
man of the hour.
Yeah, I'll swear it for a second. That looks nice. That looks alright. Anyways, Taylor, you can stay here.
Well,
And,
I'm gonna shut down the podcast. So
well, I'm gonna get going.
you know, smoke
I
some
parked in the handicap spot. I walked out with a gimp, but I think a lady called my bluff. So I gotta get back to the van before it gets towed because I got a whole lot of dope in it.
All right,
And I
man.
can't have the pigs stealing my dope again. So it's been real.
Nice meeting you, buddy.
I'll see you later. We'll hang
Hope to
out
see you
sometime.
again.
Maybe so.
Hopefully, I'll get to see your eyes next time.
Yeah, man. No one sees my eyes. All right, Taylor.
Alright.
You have a good one, bro.
Dimebag Dale.
Catch you on the other side. Hey, man.
Hey,
But
what it is?
I was taking a shit. What's
taking
going
a
on? I'm sorry you've been waiting so long. Fuck. That was a long period.
Well, I had an interesting fucking 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you standing here?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Dimebag Dale came to see me. Our special
Dimebag Dale.
Dimebag Dale.
Who's that? Some forgotten
fucking idiot wrestler. I don't know. Man.
Some forgotten fucking faggot from fucking 10 years ago.
He just really seemed really keen on talking about weed and.
Yeah, I don't do weed. Weed's not cool. Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad.
He was a really bad influence on the channel. I don't know. I kind of wanted to punch him in the face, but.
Did you?
Yeah.
Probably should have. You should punch potheads. You should punch potheads. You see a pothead, punch them.
Yeah. Don't be stupid, man.
Right in the head. Don't be stupid. Don't do drugs. So
Okay.
it looks like I won.
You did win.
I
established that with our friend there.
Yeah. Yeah. Two different people. Remember that.
He tried to take the belt.
Fucking asshole.
I told him I was gonna give it to you.
What a gold whore. So I keep this now.
You keep it.
3 weeks until Backlash, I guess, and then we do the whole thing over again.
Yeah. So now, but I will forever be the first podcast champion.
Oh, there you go, as being a fucking
cast pod champion. Sorry, my bad.
asshole.
I'm not being an asshole. I'm stating fact.
Well, facts. State the facts. I am the current champion, and current will always be better than the past. So, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay. I tore my quad, bro.
You tore your quad? Or your cock? You tore your cock. You tore your cock. So let's just end it with me having the championship.
Yeah.
So, I should probably end this. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
this was a very secondful episode of When Men Throw Men at Other Men. This over here is...
Taylor.
And I am the second, but current, reigning, and defending at all times 24/7. Don't pick up the fake microphone, motherfucker. Champion, Dale. Not gonna say his last name because it's going on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good fucking week. Peace.